The Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." The truth in this is debatable, but it's worth consideration. It is said that man can live their entire life searching for the answers, but never give the time to find it inside themselves. In today's hectic world, it can be easy to get caught up in all the wrong stuff. The things we see as important are merely as important as we make them. Because our phones buzz frantically and our notifications ring abruptly, it can be easy to consider these as pressing situations and put them at the top of our agenda. Today, I would like to address how man has gone off course. Man has lived on Earth for 200,000 years, yet electricity was invented about 175 years from today. We have searched for the solutions to our problems through the outside world, but for centuries before us, our ancestors have found the answers inside. The importance of meditation and self-healing has been lost. Last summer, I was that frantic college applicant. I was just looking for a meaningful experience to put on my resume. Being honest, I am a man who comes from a lot of privilege, and I saw others who needed help, and I decided to go on a volunteer trip to Nepal. I know you're thinking, sounds pretty cliche. Yes, but this was even more than just a volunteer trip. Yeah, this can sound even more cliche, but Nepal is a country where the average annual income is less than 15,000 US dollars. The water is dirty, the Wi-Fi is scarce, and the toilets are holes. Upon arrival, I thought, how can these people live like this? I see people washing their clothes in rivers with more dirt in it than it has water. Cows and monkeys wander the dusty streets, and at recess, the children at schools played soccer with goals marked by rocks and basketball with a hoop with no rim. But I was the less fortunate one. Their understanding of life was much deeper than my own. The country, in fact, is one of the happiest in the world. On the road, I could wave to any one of the many Nepalese, and they'd return with an ear-to-ear smile. My guide, Satish, toured us around this main city called Kathmandu, and he was laughing and constantly telling stories with us, and it was only until the last day did he tell us that he lived in a tent outside the city with the rest of his family. I arrived to the country thinking I was going to be the one lending a hand, but in the end, it was them that helped me. Today, we walk fast-paced lives. The clock governs our every move, and we never seem to just be. A friend of mine once said, "We're human beings, not human doings." When was the last time you took the time to reflect on the situations around you? The truth is, meditation is a technology with some 2,000 years of research and development. A recent study challenged, sorry, I'm a little bit sick, challenges the legitimacy of meditation. In this experiment, there is a placebo group which was given petroleum jelly, and they were told it was going to help reduce pain. And then there was a meditation group, and then there was a morphine group. All of these groups were then separated and put through a series of painful events. The end of the data showed that the placebo group that was given the jelly reduced pain by 9%, the morphine group by 22%, and the meditation group surprisingly reduced pain by 44%. This thus proved that meditation can pretty much benefit anything from children's math scores to migraine length and even HIV management. While this all may still sound like a bunch of hippie jibber-jabber, the more developments we make in the field of neuroscience, the more we see that meditation is in fact the key to happiness. Recently, scientists have seen meditators using different parts of their brain. The fact of the matter is that everything we do today requires the left brain. In simple terms, the left brain does everything analytically. This can include things like science, math, reasoning, language arts, and then there's the right side of the brain. This right side, we've neglected over the past few centuries. The right brain, it's in charge of our creativity, our art skills, our imagination, and most importantly, our intuition. Probably the greatest flaw in our society is its lack of intuition. The dictionary defines this word as the ability to acquire knowledge without proof, evidence, or conscious reasoning. It is intuition that is that animal inside of us. It gives us our natural senses and tells us where to go without us really thinking about it. Without it, we are programmed number-crunching robots. So where has it gone, and how do we get it back? Well, the answer could be simpler than you think. I would like everyone to stop right now and take 3 deep breaths. Hold on. Make these breaths really clear. I mean, really try. Take as long as you can. Really clear your mind. See, that only took about maybe 15 seconds of our time, yet those 15 seconds may have seemed like 15 minutes in our everyday time. Breathing is the easiest solution to enlightenment, yet we never take the time to just think and breathe. I challenge everyone to take 3 deep breaths at every red light while they're driving. Other helpful exercises include pausing and feeling everything that your body is currently touching, focusing on your pulse, listening to nature. Yoga is a common one, listening to music, playing music, and for those of you that are really edgy, adult coloring books. There's even meditation sessions every Tuesday and a Wednesday right here in Fort Lauderdale. Catch me after this talk. I'll let you know about it if you're interested. All in all, adding meditation to one's life improves an overall state of well-being. It can reduce anxiety and even foster healthy relationships. It's hard to believe that much of what we do is merely a distraction from finding peace inside of ourselves. Try relaxing and just being. It's something we rarely do. Focus on your breaths and empty your mind. Once achieved, you will see how your whole life you have been focusing on the wrong perspective. All in all, we are living on this earth together, going through problems together. We are conquering obstacles together. We are one, and only by accepting that can we come to our senses and see our true purpose. The Hindus call this opening your third eye. It is the ability to see with your eyes closed. As society becomes more and more technological, it will become harder and harder to achieve it. And it's so easy to get caught up in all this nonsense that's getting shoved down our throats at every turn. The most beautiful sound is silence. Only then can you hear yourself. And the only way to do that is to go into nature and be yourself. Engage your senses. Smell the air and open your mind. Just by doing this once or twice a week, you'll see the simplicity of life, and I guarantee a change of perspective. We are a society under stress, immersed in technology, rushing in life, struggling daily to find balance between home, work, and family. We have invested exorbitant time, money, and energy into technology at the expense of attending to our abilities to attune to ourselves, other people, and the planet. Our value, virtues, and purpose in life all depends on what you make of it. Thank you.